I could never answer that. Of all time?
Or one you're loving right now. Oh, I love this one too afterwards.
Anime, Summer Walker. Loving that song right now.
That's a good one. If you could play any other character in Outer Banks, who would you play?
I would play JJ. I want to just be chaotic and just, that seems so fun. His character is so fun.
Such a good question. How about this one? Favorite scene to shoot or that you shot?
I really enjoyed Midsummer's, just as a whole. The whole party was fun. The location was beautiful. My dress was fun. That was a good time. So, all of Midsummer's.
Fave movie lately?
I don't even know.
Have you been watching a lot of movies at all?
I don't even know the last movie that I watched. Any recommendations? I don't know.
This one, I like this one. Your fave quote from another character.
Housekeeping.
That's a great one. Love it. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of good. Oh, respond. It said if you could have a crossover with any other Netflix show in Outer Banks, which one would it be?
Any other Netflix show? I want to see Stranger Things.
I'm sure a lot of people would, to be honest.
But I think the most natural one to intersect would probably be On My Block. Like, they're looking for money, we're looking for money. We could come together.
That could be a good crossover for sure. Favorite outfit you wore in the show?
I liked my outfit in 7, where I'm wearing the teal bathing suit with the board shorts and the long sleeve shirt over it, and then I had my hair in like the braids, a little bun. That one. That was a good look.
Favorite, or what part was the hardest to shoot?
I would say the water work. I'm not the strongest swimmer. I love being in the water, but on days that the current was really strong, those days were really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could be in any other show, what one would you want to be in?
Euphoria.
Is it your first time watching it through right now, or are you on your second time?
Yes. Well, I've watched it twice now, but I was really, really, really late to this party. I was just busy and then was filming.
I was gonna say you're pretty late. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, extremely. But now I'm here. I'm present.
Now you're catching up. How did you start acting? How about that one? There's a lot about acting in general. So cover it.
I found an agency. They had an open call, signed with them, and then started taking acting classes and loved it and started auditioning and booked. Yeah.
How old were you?
I was 15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about it? Like, is it like finding out what character you're going to play and like learning them, doing the scene?
I think my favorite part about acting, it just has to be that my job is interesting every single day. Mm-hmm. I'm never doing the same thing 2 days in a row, and I get bored really, really easily.
Yeah, I can't imagine quarantine for you then.
Yeah. So I think just that there's so much new stuff happening all of the time.
All the time, yeah. What do you want to see for your character in season 2? Is there anything certain you want to like happen, or whatever you can say?
No, I'm just like on the edge of my seat wondering what the writers are doing right now. I'm just like, what are you writing? Tell me anything. I'm like gonna say
because you literally don't know anything.
I know nothing.
Yeah.
I want to email all of them and be like, so can I just have like a little rough draft or something?
literally the roughest draft ever. Just
it could be anything. It'd be like, Kiara says hello, and I'm like, can I say hey?
Yeah. Look at me. What was one of the questions in the comments was, what was your first impression about the cast? How did you like meeting them go?
So I met Rudy first. I met him on the plane.
That's right. I read that interview. That's insane.
Yeah.
He DM'd you after, right?
And he was like, that's Kiara. He DM'd me. I sat down and I was like, what?
Right.
So I met Rudy on the plane, and he was like, "We'll talk when we land." And then we were like waiting at baggage claim, and I was like, "Yeah, blah, blah." I was like, "I'm nervous to audition," and like, and he's like, "Yeah." He was already cast. He's like, yeah. But
Oh,
he was super, super friendly. My first impression of JD, I was like, "This kid is cool.
yeah.
He seems really chill." I was like, "I'm gonna get along with him for sure." First impression of Maddie, I thought she was a great actress. She was pretty quiet in the waiting room, but when we were doing the scene, I thought she was great.
Yeah.
And then Chase, I couldn't figure out Chase at first. I didn't know because he got cast after everybody. He was the last person cast. So he kind of came into the group, and he's like, it's like having the leader of the show come in last. So he was just like,
it throws it off. It throws a little
he seemed a little overwhelmed, but I think once we all got comfortable, it was just like, oh, this is gonna work out great. This is gonna be perfect.
Yeah, this is gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. I love it. Okay, let's see. There's so many. There's different. Any questions? There's a lot about JJ and all that.
I know.
I was like, even trying to pull them up. Like, there's literally all JJ. So,
I know.
Who were you closest with on set? How about that? I feel like everybody, right? Pretty much.
Closest with on set. It's between Rudy and JD.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe JD. I don't know. One of the two.
It depends. And how was it like when you found out? Because you're from North Carolina.
Yeah.
When you filmed. Well, you filmed some in South Carolina, right?
Yeah, we filmed it all in South Carolina.
Or all in South Carolina. What was it like though, going back, kind of like home, knowing that it was going to be filmed there?
It was nice. It's kind of crazy being like, I made this huge move out to LA, and
but I'm coming home.
It was nice. I loved that I was close to my family, and my family came and visited me, and it was just like so easy to
go back and forth.
Yeah, go back and forth with them. It's nice because I'm a homebody and I love the East Coast. I really, really love the East Coast.
I know, there's something like the East Coast. And when the night that Outer Banks came out on Netflix, did you stay up and wait to see if you were like your Insta would blow up or how people were reacting? Did you go to see?
It dropped Pacific Standard Time. So it's 3 a.m. I was on the East Coast when it came out. So it's 3 a.m. and I was on Zoom or one of those apps with the entire cast, and we were all waiting for it. We all pulled it up at the same time because different accounts, depending on whatever your algorithm is, you have like a different cover. So we were like showing this is mine, and
oh my god.
So I was FaceTiming guests, and then I was like, okay, it's out. I'm gonna go. And I remember waking up having messages and comments of people being like, I've already finished it. And I was like,
how? Like, what?
I'm like, you must like literally just finish it and you took no pee breaks. Like you were in it to win it.
None. Do you remember how many Instagram followers you went to bed with and how many you woke up with?
I went to bed. I freaked out going to bed with like 5,000 before the show came out, and then I woke up, I was like, I have like 8,000 followers, and then by the end of the day, it had to have been like something ridiculous. I don't remember, but I didn't turn my notifications off for like a couple days, so I would like leave my phone unlocked and it wouldn't lock because I was getting so many notifications.
Oh my god! Now you're up to 2 million.
Yeah, now I have like 2.4 million. I don't know how this happened.
Did you expect that though? Like knowing it was gonna come out, did you have any expectations about like how social media would react or anything, or you kind of just blocked that part out?
I figured, I was like, it'll at least do well enough to get a season 2. I knew that much. I was like, with the cast, there's no way. And so I'm like, there's still no way we won't have a season 2. There's no way, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like,
so this is like, I didn't know to what extent. I can't believe the reaction we've gotten based on season 1 alone. Like that's wild to me.
Yeah. And everyone, because you haven't probably really been outside to events and stuff because it came out when everyone's been at home. So do you think when you go out in public now, like you're gonna kind of like wear them, like you have to wear a mask anyway, but like kind of duck down, or like do you, because people are gonna
No, I'm
you.
the loudest person in public. I love it when people come up to me and they're like, "Are you?" And I'm like, "Are you?"
That's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Have you gone out to like to grab food quick, curbside pickup, or anything that people have recognized you, or you haven't fully embraced that yet?
When I was on the East Coast, because I'm in LA, nothing's open. When I was on the East Coast, I went out to a restaurant at the beach, and I thought it started off chill. Somebody was like, "Does anybody ever tell you you look like Yara from Outer Banks?" I was like, "I get that all the time. That's really weird."
It's so funny.
It's really weird. And then I was like, that's the interaction that I wanted. And then, like, it took 2 minutes for every single person in the restaurant was like,
figure it out.
And even if they didn't know me, they see other people recognizing me, and, you know, then they're like, who's that?
Yeah, like, who's that?
It's
gonna be a whirlwind when you're back out, when you're released into the public.
It's crazy. Moral of the story, I got free drinks the whole night.
And that's all that matters, so. Love it. Okay, we'll do like a couple more, like 2 more.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, I like this. What was your reaction when you found out you got the part? How did you find out? Did someone call you, text you, email?
So here's how I found out. It was me and one other girl at the callback auditioning. So I was sitting in the lobby and they came out and I had just gotten done, and the natural thing would be like, okay, now you're next. And they were like, thank you for coming. And I was like, no, I can't celebrate right now. She's watching me. Does that mean that I booked it? Does that mean they're about to dismiss me too? Did they find what they wanted? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just dying on the inside.
I was in such a shock, and I like couldn't celebrate it right there. I didn't want to be like an asshole, so I went outside. I called my dad. I was like, Dad, you won't even believe this. He's like, I believe it. And I was like,
yeah, your dad's like chill, and you're like,
I'm like, okay, well, whatever. I'm excited. This is. I was in shock. It didn't even feel real until the show came out. Like,
yeah. And did you celebrate that night, or did you kind of just do normal life?
So I right after I found out, like, for the callback, then I was supposed to go to the airport and fly back home. So I went straight to the airport afterwards. I had no time to celebrate. I was sitting in the airport. I texted my acting coach and I was like, thank you for everything. Like, every single class and time I cried in class because I was stressed or because whatever was going on. I was like, it's so worth it. Just like, sorry, nope, low battery already. But
that's so you'll never forget that too, because it like Outer Banks has changed your life and everything like that. But like just like everything, calling your dad and him be like, yeah, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah.
I know. And then they were like, so we're gonna get you in swimming lessons, and I was like,
when you find out you booked the biggest part and you're gonna get swimming lessons, that's it. You made it.
They were like, can we take a picture of your tattoo for your makeup? And I was like, yeah. I was like, this is my face.
Yes. Oh, the glory days. Well, season 2, we are going to expect it. I know you don't know anything, but it's going to be a good couple months for you. Yeah. When you get back filming and everything again.
Yeah, it's going to be everything. I can't wait.
Well, you have to update us, Maddie. You're the best. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Anytime.
And everybody for asking all of your questions, too. You guys can go over and follow Maddie right after this and like her, DM her, follow her, all that good stuff. You don't already. Thank you so much, Maddie.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay. See you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, well, Madison is the best ever. We absolutely love her so much. Well, you guys can go over, follow her, check out Outer Banks if you haven't already watched it, but I'm guessing, you know, a lot of you probably have watched it. Not gonna lie, because, you know, it's Outer Banks. But if you guys, thank you so much for tuning into the live today. Yes, go over, follow Madison. If you have any other questions, you can, if we bring her into the studio, hopefully that happens. And yeah, we notice all of you. If you have any questions at all, real quick, I'll stay for 2 seconds and see if you guys have any questions. And we'll highlight it so the live will go on our IGTV. So if you want to send it to your friends, or if any of you missed it, or you want to send it to anybody, we'll be able to showcase it in our IG Live TV. Yes, it is the best show ever. Yeah, we'll try to get a live with everybody. Can you view any other cast member? We'll try to get them on here.